Krama Stotra by Abhinavagupta. This is his conclusion after the end of the fast of the group of suffering. This is bad day after the relish of flowering current of the great pressure, that the mind being free from fear and having discarded others, always engaged of self in the prayer of a pervasive and expert in burning the arrows of disaster. Having thought of his own service, the man thinks about the character of praiseworthy. In the way all the laudator manifests himself in the prayer which is an object of diversity. This is the time of knowledge of all the object, the self is sought over. In this way, in our praise, I am always engaged without effort. And so self does not become the object of adoration. The self is not thought over. This thought also is impossible without thinking. This individual self is a Shiva himself, and at the same time impassioned with the arising idea of all I'm. That is why I'm is ever happy. I'm inclined by heart in your prayer. O my heart, omniscience, which you have got without effort, due to strange system of wandering in birth, now having got that in speech, which is in lustrous, due to expansion of your inner awareness, you express that is in the form of prayer of all-pervasive, destroying the condition of worldly tradition which is accepted as bondage, having enjoyed limitless prayers which are like fire to burn diversity, I, O boon granter, drinking these sentiments caused by a flower of beginning of grandeur, come out of strange self-expansion, and I am happy and intoxicated by wine. If unique character of God, whose limitless power is expressed by immense supremacy of the world, lies in the heart, then how a man can pray to him, and if he does it, then regarding sudden achievement of identity with Shiva, the first mean is obeisance to Shiva. Kindling, lighting, cooking, burning and illuminating, this function is not done by anyone other than fire. If I worship the race of individual Samvit, by that worship he is worshipped who is no other than the final attitude of Supreme Lord. This sentiment which arises after strange beginning and relaxation of all, due to limitlessness, it is extremely perfect and unparalleled. The association of self-luminosity and unification with all the world by substance, this assembling of opposite qualities, is a result of your inestimable merit. This through these forms, O boon giver, glorious your body, even so partless, manifest in diversified way in the world which is your part. May my mind, tongue, external organs and treatise be always engaged to pray without enthusiastic failure. The spontaneous exhilaration of expansion of the group of strange waves of the ocean of awareness, whose glow is arising from within you only. Verily this is a simultaneous rise, fall, and existing of moon, sun and fire, whose light is dazzling in the form of creation, existing and destruction. Therefore the power of all-pervasive, whose is accomplished with a strange, non-strange succession, and otherwise does not go to diversity. Anyhow, of this level, you're that place which is named as Akuam. O Vibhu, O Bhairava, may my heart concentrate to that one. Due to this complete exhilaration of bliss, you diversify your power by your wishful expansion. Your that Svatantra's freedom is inestimable. Praying to you, the strange power, I have been free from terror and have become identical to Shiva. You, that figure, is laden with a power, and due to absence of succession, it has destroyed forcibly the creation of time factor. May I recollect that figure with the power of mind, speech, and growth of organ, and outwardly with things. O God, in that state you create the flesh of succession, and diversity of your powers expand always then in you, in yourself. May a being stirred-minded be capable to grasp that three-formed power, whose name are Ichha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, and Kriya, wish, knowledge, and action, and which is glorious with the creation, sustenance, and destruction. The inherent first creation, which is identical to fire, and being honored by the contact of the moon, goes towards acceleration of dazzling and ultimate one, O Bhairava, all pervasive. May you, this creation, which is accomplished with the grandeur of expansion of both and fire and moon, shine always in my mind. After creating the elements, which is outwardly without any taste, when you suddenly become inclined to that then regarding all elements created by you, may the goddess of inclination, Rakta Devi, make me uncontemptuous in the meeting organized in the succession of blood drinking. When to abandon the outer exposition and reside in the glorious group of consciousness, you having destroyed your fickling race expand identity among elements, and the goddess destroys the existence, then, O Lord, may that goddess destroy my worldly existence also. By destruction of the world, you desirous to remove your terror of doubt by force, spread at first affirmation and then negation. Having thus created thus, this again you remove the doubt. May the great goddess destroy my terror of the world. After the group of doubts is gone, grandeur is quickly gone into perfection. The worldly behavior is gone, and the ethic of the scripture have become useless or pervasive one. Your power-named world, which is greedy of greedy nature and are ready to devour the limitless group of consumable substance, may it remove the thoughts of difference existing in my heart. Thus, when the grandeur of diversity is destroyed quickly by goddesses, the mothers whose existence is a mere thought construct shines with glory. Therefore may that goddess who is the doer of death and annihilation and existing, having thought of the world in the heart, be pleased with me. Thus, due to manifestation of your own glory, uses powers take the form of 6 chakras in Krama system. In succession, these get unique condition on the earth due to your unmesha, blinking. May I be fearless, how bow down with my heart before these goddesses. Let me stop this ground which is creator of the terror of worldly diversity. Let me make the ground full of the exhilaration perfectly, and only coming out of the enlightenment. Thus after that, which having eradicated even the sentiment of enlightenment, which is a lineage of inauspicious, place in at her own accordance, may it shine in my heart. Who according to her luster contracts the expansion of action, knowledge and organs, being evidence regarding limited things, may thus which pause away by force the complete essence of the existing sun, remove my fear from worldly terror. Who having observed again and again in her own self the whole of group of saints in without order, becomes full of limitless great rays which flowers inside. May that part goddess which is generous and respectful be pleased with me to bestow upon divine pleasure, and may she decorate reside in my heart. When due to dazzling glory of attainment of Shiva, the evidence are absorbed, the body, the vital breath, become identical to limited artificial nowhere, and when you condition of time goes to annihilation, at the time which goddess resides, may the goddess be full of health to me. The Samvid named Prakasha, which is without succession, when secretly expands out extremely in the form of Kava. Even at that time Mahakali resides inside without age and succession. May that Kali hold the whole of my Kava, time of death. Goddess who enjoys her extremely perfect state and in which her universe exists without any succession due to excessive delight, who having clasped the evidence pramana, know the knowledge and even the whole world exist. May my mind take shelter to that consciousness, in which unlimited Mahesha, great God, who is identical to oneself, and where a pervasive powers inhere, I salute to that powerful God, whose name is Madhana, and whose only essence of the world. O God, if having had this treatise inspired by the group of rays of your power, you are pleased with me, then make the whole people such that their cheek darkness is completely removed by the rays of your discipline. Shiva is prayed by me, Abhinavagupta, in the ninth day of Black fortnight of Margashirsha of 1166 year. That's the Krama Stotra of Abhinavagupta. Tatsat. Bhairava Stotra. Salute Lord Bhairava in my heart, by the mind full of you. Bhairava has pervaded all the specific stake and mobile element, consciousness one, endless, beginless, and the shelter of the orphans. All this is full of you. At present it manifests to me by your power of grace, O great or low good. You always are my soul, therefore my whole is full of myself. When the individual self becomes identical to the universe, which the universe is your Lord, due to this there is no question of fear. Even so there are the groups of action, which are creations of horrible pain, illusion and terror. O destroyer, don't look towards me by this eye, which is the most fearful by anger, since I am steadfast due to the meditation to service of Shankara, and a full of horrible power of Bhairava. Thus, whose great darkness is spelled out by the rays of Samvid, full of your identity. Never fear from death, the Yama, Antaka, deeds and devils. O Lord, salutation to you, who has seen all the elements along with a related by a rising true enlightenment, are going to full satisfaction in you, who is identical to me, and who is full of complete weight of ultimate nectar of devotion. When the condition of pain, which is a creator of affliction, repentance becomes the object of the mind, O Lord, then there is the rain of ultimate nectar of panegyrics of your identity showers in me. O Shankara, it is true that then the fast, donation, best, and the pilgrimage, penance, which are the stress of worldly affliction and study of ultimate nectar of the scriptures related to you, flows the current of complete satisfaction in mind. O Lord Bhairava, having got you, who is a lovely good-looking one, difficult to attain by others and nowhere of precept, by the Samvid dances, sings, please in lavish profusion. This is Abhinavagupta composes this panegyric in the year 1068 on 10th of Black's fortnight of Pausha, by which kind with who Lord Shiva removes the affliction of worldly deserts of people very soon. Dehastha Devata Chakra Stotram of Abhinavagupta Stotravali. I salute Prana, who is Ganapati, Lord of group Ganas, saluted by the group of gods and devils engaged in distribution of desired boon and efforts worshipped by the hundred of philosophies. I salute Vatuka Bhairava, whose name is Apana, whose 2 feet are donated by the groups of excellent Viras Yoginis groups and Siddhas, who has driven away the pains of humble peasants. I salute Ananda Bhairava, who is full of consciousness and whom the goddesses of organ always of worship in the hearts by the enjoyment of their own object. I always salute to the doubtless good Guru, who is the one form of avadhana, attention, and by the power of which wisdom the complete way of Shivahood is known to the devotees. I salute to that Ananda Bhairavi, who is the form of Vimarsha, awareness, and who is always does the play of originating, manifesting, and devouring of the universe. I always bow down to the Brahmani, who is a form of wisdom, and who always sitting on the leaf of the direction of Suresha, east, worshipped Bhairava by the flowers of decision. I always salute to the Mother Shambhavi, who is always of the form of eagle, and who sitting in the direction of God, fired us to the worship of Bhairava by the flowers of Abhimana, proud. I always salute to the Kaumari Virgin Devi, who is of the form of mind and sitting in the south leaf of Bhairava by the flowers of Vikalpas, thought constructs. I always salute to the power named Vaishnavi, who has taken the form of sound and sitting on the leaf in the direction of Nairitya, worshipped Bhairava by the flowers of words. I salute to the Varahi, who has taken the form of skin and who sitting on the leaf of the west direction satisfied Bhairava by heart-tempting flowers of touch. I salute to the Indrani, who has taken the form of eye and keeping her body on the leaf in the direction of one who worship Bhairava by excellent special figures. I salute to the Chamunda, who has taken the form of tongue and sitting on the leaf in the direction of Lord of Wells, who worship Bhairava daily by the diet compounded by different 6 rasas, tastes. I always bow down before Mahalakshmi, who has taken the form of nose and sitting on the leaf in the corner of Ishana, worship Bhairava by unique fragrance. I always salute the giver of Siddhis, the Lord of Body, named Atma, adorned in 6 philosophies and accomplished with the 36 elements. I always bow down to the group of deities residing in my body, always being manifested in this way, always living near the heart of whole and the object of experience alone. Thus the Dehastha Devata Chakra Stotram of Abhinavagupta comes to the end. Anubhava Nivednam. When Yogi looks at the inner goal, his mind and breath stop the function, and by his eyes where God is unmoving, he even looking outside does not look. Thus posture is called Shambhavi Mudra. O Guru, this is God by your grace. That which is devoid of Shunya, that place is a Shambhava and that is you. When Yogi sits with half-opened eyes, unmoved mind, his vision is fixed on the tip of the nose. The moon and the sun are dissolved in the Trispanda power. When Yogi realizes one ultimate Purusha having the form of light and devoid of full outsideness, then that Yogi goes to that real ultimate goal. What should be told more here about it? Whatsoever word comes out of the mouth, this is unworldly mantra. The sitting of the body, which is associated with the pleasure, pain and birth, is a unique mudra. The spontaneous flow of the breeze is a strange yoga. I who realize the ultimate abode of Shakti, who is that which is not known to me? Everything is known to me. Mantra is that where the alphabet system is not visible. Mudra is not where all the bodily activities are stopped. Yoga is that where the inhalation and exhalation is stopped. In the function of achievement of your place, what is not strange on the part of white man? Thus the Anubhava Nivedam of Abhinavagupta Acharya comes to an end. Rahasya Panchadashika. In the Brahma Muhurta, the prayer of God, Samadhi, the practice of Sankhya. Then for 2 yamas, 6 hours, japa and worship, then orthodox. The rest of the time is meant for Shiva Sheshaviti. Goddess Saraswati is supermost. She is of the form of Samvit. Her mouth, Ka letter are her hands, Ta letter are feet, Pa letter are sides and middle, Ya letter are heart. She is accomplished with the 6 bhagas, properties, valid, fame, etc. Chintamani, Kamakhyenu and Kalpadruma give desired fruit only to the man. If they are not demanded, they don't give. But the generous thought of the masses nourishes the 4 aims, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, of man, even so not demanded, without whom the Lord of Samvit neither does anything, ni knows, ni desires. Salute to the ultimate Shiva, the creator of the world and a beloved of Shiva. O ever manifesting Bhagavati, auspicious to all, giver of good, residing in the heart of Shiva, the moon to light for blossoming to white flower lily to of the mind of devotees. Do my entrance in the last sky, the ultimate reality. Auspicious to all, Shiva, beloved to Shiva, Uma, Rama, Saraswati, be pleased with me. You are only the ultimate goddess. O beyond measure, mother without figure, without name, Uma, Raudri, Vama, Mahalakshmi, Maya, ultimate deity engaged in 5 action, Shiva Bhairavi, full of lustre, come to your shelter. O Maya, Vidya, Matrika and Marini, you move in every body in the form of Chitkala. How can I meditate upon you who is dazzling by herself? I recollect you as a speech sounding in the body. O Maya, to those men who don't know your greatness, you drown in the body which is full of skin, blood, flesh, muscle, marrow, and bone, and is full of disease. Having seen the gods inscribed on the plate of the metal sun, ungrateful persons say, Alas, alas, fie, thinking that to those bodily men who are accomplished with the idea of bodiness, what illusion is not produced by man? May ultimate God protect me from destructive self-awareness, which is strange creative form of wheat, vacuum, body and I-ness, produced from the playfulness of Maya. This I is surprised having seen the splendor of both Shiva and Shiva. This splendor is strange, ultimate, and non-ultimate, and horrible, the most horrible and horrible. I'm who always in the middle of para, ultimate, para, ultimate, non-ultimate, and apara, non-ultimate. Have least interest in non-difference, difference, non-difference, cum difference. O Mother, your form which shines as a transcendental and other immanental, worldly, whose saints who recollect these two forms, for them you are a giver of fearlessness, a boon giver, O ultimate goddess. O ultimate goddess, O player of five action, O full of ultimate consciousness. Parvati, be pleased with me, take out this child who has fallen on the net of Pashu Atva. Pacify me from cold eye gleams. Where this group of six-way change repeats exist, you are the very sky of consciousness. O Mother, O beloved of Shiva, you are the strange or strengths of like us, who are ignorant, incapable, and have inclination in unsuitable place. Due to impact of ultimate goddess feet, which is famous in the Vedas and has various effects, my complete thought of difference, which is destroyer of big splendor of the self, has been finished. The ultimate witness of all consciousness, who is a eater of the opponent and troublesome person of Vilasa, the protector of friends and constant sadhakas, is a witness to me who is always engaged in a divine practice. O being and cautious Mother, always identical to you, it is born of you and annihilates in you. You are full of radiance, grandeur, through which body you do not manifest at your accordance. O Mother, O Shiva, do good to me who has come to our shelter by pitiful three eyes which are identical to fire, sun and moon. O you who sustain six ways by your unparalleled and complete consciousness. O you who by your two hands hold book and portion of knowledge. Some strange pitiful goddess is supreme, who is charming, bring book in hand, has eye of white part of moon on forehead, is neat and clean like a moon of autumn. I have acquaintance with the ultimate girl who holds brush and book in her two hands, is a protector of the beautiful city of elements, born of her own figure of great entity. O moon-faced, O moon-holder, O moon-like, O living in the halo of the moon, O bearing ornaments of moon, O having eyes of moon, sun and fire, please protect me. Goddess Parasamvid, who is a form of Aham Paramarhamsa, I awareness, Aham Paramarsha, creates inner and outer world while sitting on the golden seat, which is flashed with the light of the jewel of Shakti Anda, existing above the Maya and the big root. I salute to the ultimate goddess, who is express of Chit, aware of front and back and sitting on the golden seat. He is the Lord of the world, is whose heart the self-born stranger of Saraswati, which is sitting on the mid-group round of golden cascade, creating the world through lower mouth and annihilating it through upper mouth. O Uma, you are that ultimate power of Shiva, who lies in the form of Aham, inside your own Anuttara seat, and by whom all the present state and dynamic world is created through the cause of each Jnana and Kriya Shakti. O beloved of Shiva, in your Anuttara Visarga form, remains in the form of Sat, being, and in the form of Samvid, you always create, O Shiva, etc. By the power, namely Ichha, you create this outwardly continuously. O Mother, I shall be victorious, remembering always to that you who is the cause of creation of all, and who manifests in the fall of first creation, created by the own power of that Lord, whose undivided form identical to of the whole power. That majesty which, willing by tened one, both the enjoyment of the world and the liberation I achieve it, exists permanently in the heart of virtuous man. There is some strange ultimate goddess originator of the play of Shiva's story. She is existing on the moon of consciousness, bare playing lotus, book, Rigveda, pen and sword, has radiant dazzling of lighting born of the front of Muladhara. That uncruel light of Paramashiva shines like lightning. His alava of Samvit made of 3 rounds, hiding the seat of power in her womb. That one has provided the void of universe, which the fruits, the flowers grown. On the branches of the sun branches of the world, who is the last limit of wisdom and wealth and culpatory, due to the desires of those who have come to her shelter. Having dissolved the being into consciousness, the consciousness into bliss, and the bliss into the pathless fourth stage, one should identify oneself with ultimate Shambhu, who is beyond cognition and the eliminator of cognizable, evidence and cognizer. The soul is the way, the north, and this is the last place therefore. One should nourish the ultimate goddess as all-pervasive and identical to the world, depending upon the identical to her, and the man becomes Jivan Mukta. Having saluted the previous siddhas, gurus, gods, goddesses and yogins, these 15 slokas have been composed by Abhinavagupta. Thus the Rahasya Panchadashika of Abhinavagupta comes to an end. Pancha Shloki. Because of containing 5 words, this stotra is known as Pancha Shloki. It is stotra that transcends Shiva, who is formless and beyond of all approach, even imagination and dream has been praised. O great, O pervasive, really what have I done? There is no other deed than this. This deed is that I by myself have dedicated my mind to divine lotus feet. I know that this is entire things and this is nothing other than this. That is why I have thrown away all very soon. O protector of unprotected, O the ocean of pity, be pleased. O great God, may my eloquent voice shine continuously at your door, excessively and faultlessly. This voice is a victory of to Mahesha. May this good giver voice be ever bestow of good upon me. O Mahesha, O giver of shelter, O pervasive, may protect to me who is without protection. Well, you neither respond nor look to me, who is such sufferer. In spite of many notice, you do not hear, not you flash in my mind, nor you give support to me who is fallen in the bottom of the ocean. It means that the Vedas really have told that you are without tongue, eye, ear, foot and hand is true. Is it due to preaching of Guru or by removing the group of arguments, or due to perfect belief in the stated scriptures, when the clouds of doubts are vanished, touch the feet of Lord, Guru who is just like sun, the conqueror of darkness, one size as well as the enlighter of cordial space. Much time has passed living alone without you, and this moment through the worship of Guru, everything has been done by you. I take birth on this matchless divine earth again and again, still I forget you, therefore you please don't believe in me. Thus the Pancha Shloki of Abhinavagupta Acharya comes to the end. Om Tat Sat, Jai Bhairava Deva.